for tea bags. A drink for sissies. Ha! How's it going, Half-Pint?
Murray, I need a couple of things. Something that resembles a chip and one of the glasses Celsius uses to charge them.
Half my paycheck says it's not part of his diet. Half my paycheck...
I spy
What do you spy?
something. What does it start with? It starts with S. Self-inflicted.
Shaker!
I can't bother him. He's working on a master plan to put an end to Fitzrandolph. It's a meeting of intellectuals. I better stay out of it. It's a meeting of intellectuals.
I spy. What do so?
What does it start with?
It's X.
Xylophone!
Xerox.
I can't bother him. He's working on a master plan to put an end to Fitzrandolph. More tea? Oh. More tea? More tea? Can you use a robot leg for the extractor, Half-Pint?
A leg? No. A leg? No. There are no two ways about it.
You don't bat this. In reality, it's the leg of a robot, but it's more useful to me as a bat. Dan Murray is not going to drink that. No siree. He's building a chip extractor so that what happened to Liz never happens again. How's it going, Half-Pint?
Murray, I need a couple of things. Something that resembles a chip and one of the glasses Celsius uses to charge them.
Manny Brown, Rico Sandretti. Where are the tickets? Where? Considering what I did to him before, that's plenty. Oh, close, but no cigar. I would have rather kicked it, but here it is. Who knows what strange things it has inside? Too far. I'd rather stay in the studios to watch what happens. I can't take the entire barrel. No reason not to take a little gunpowder, but how will I carry it? Smells like gunpowder. Dan Murray, 7 years old. The gun store of Bill Tuxon, pipe aficionado. My friend Sonny distracted Bill. I emptied the pipe and refilled it with gunpowder. Result? Dan and Sonny grounded for 3 weeks. Bill Tuxon in the hospital for 4. But today it's not a pipe. Let's give it a try. I hope I learned my lesson. When I filled Bill Tuxon's pipe with gunpowder, the result was disastrous. I'm in no mood to play at building dolls. I'm in no mood... This leads to someplace far away from the studios for sure. I don't have anything to talk to this individual about. That's why I beat him up. Hey, Looney Tunes, get better, okay? Let's see if she wakes up once and for all, and I get my tickets back. I'm not trying to lower Celsius. I'm not going to try it again and have those robots come out again. Ingenious way to camouflage the entrance to the laboratory. Whatever else Willie may be, he's a guy who knows how to do things right. Too bulky. Should I take it? From one of those horror flicks that Willie makes.
Hej ludzie, tu jest Urex. Jedziemy dalej.
Bingo, there's Willie watching a flick that Eli Edmund, that guy who's painted blue is showing. Although it's more of an interview than a flick. Main characters, a dark-haired Amazon, a greasy fat guy, and Liz Allaire. Back to work.
Well, if it isn't my buddy Murray. Stop the film, Kajanowski.
Whatever you say, Mr. Fitzrandall.
Celsius already let you go? How are you?
Better than you.
Are you sure?
Just what I said. Fitz-Randolph is fab.
That's better. I'm glad to have you on my side.
Good for you. Fitz-Randolph loves us all.
What a guy. Wit and style in spite of everything.
Working?
I'm just finishing watching a short advertisement that we just filmed. As soon as I'm done, I'll stop by Celsius Laboratory and see how everything is going down there. Wait for me there, okay?
What's the...
Tomorrow.
You don't trust me?
Of course I trust you. Later, when I finish watching it, come by my office.
Deal. How...
Smooth sailing. The film...
Don't go down... Everything's under...
I know, but I'm a bit of...
Celsius has...
Then he'll appreciate the support of his boss, don't you think? And if he's...
It's...
Thank you, Murray, but I dress warm.
Because keep work...
Start it up again, Kajanowski.
Yes, sir.
No. Dać mu herbat.
That might make sense in a way. Done. It fits perfectly into the keyhole.
Put it on pause, Kajanowski. What is it, Murray?
What's... Every...
Start it up again, Kajanowski.
Yes, sir.
This leads outside the building and... this building is where Willie's office is. But I'm not leaving for now. Why would I want to move? Keep...
Start it up again.
Yes, sir.
Bonbon, Dan Murray to the rescue. Honey, I'm Dan Murray, and you are...
Get out of here, imbecile. Don't you know who I am?
No idea.
I'm Eva Murte, the Queen of the Scream, and this is the Grim Reaper. The two actors the most hated by anyone with a modicum of ethical sense.
Good for you.
Dear, this imbecile doesn't know who we are.
I'm sleepy. You kill him.
I wish. But you heard Mr. Fitzrandolph. From now on, we have to behave ourselves.
Fitzrandolph is fab.
Fitzrandolph loves us.
Is it my...
I love
Me,
Fascinating.
cats,
bird,
fatso,
pig,
old man.
filth.
I love you.
I adore.
Fascinating. Two things.
The soft.
What?
Because now we're his.
His spokespeople
Speaking...
of some,
If we told you,
but we can't.
I see.
waiting for Fitzrandolph to let us go, imbecile.
Waiting, stupid.
I'm leaving.
Aya, imbecile.
Aya.
Let's see who this belongs to. Mystery solved. Liz Allaire's press pass. That's it. But I'm curious about this. Although I hardly know you, I know you'll be an important person in my life. And signed by Celsius. Is that pig trying to hook up with Liz? I'll show him. But then, why do I care? It's not as if I were interested in that half-wit. Let's see what else.
And that's how everything ended up for Dan Murray. He found the tickets that he wanted so much, he went home, he had a nice siesta on the sofa, and counted the minutes until Friday night. Although, who are we trying to fool? We all know that Dan wasn't there for the tickets, right? Anyway.
At last, I have what I want. I could get out of here right now, but... what would that band of incompetents in the laboratory do without me? Let's get this thing over with. There's something sitting on it. A letter and 3 numbers. Who knows? I was so amazed by the... Nothing else.
Tu coś jest? Kurtka jak...
Nothing in the pockets. I didn't find... It looks like the one Looney Tunes was wearing at the party last night.
Jak on ją przezywa, jej. Coś tam było, że...
One number and 3 letters. What can they be for? Although I hardly know you, I know you'll be an important person in my life.
Ile zejść już.
Put it on pause. What is it, man?
Celsius and I need our privacy, huh?
Although I hardly know you, I know you will be an important person in my life. Yours, Barry Celsius. What a guy. Murray, my friend, you're a fountain of surprises.
If you only knew.
And Celsius, too. Who would have guessed? Anyhow, I won't mess up your plans. I'll cancel my visit to the laboratory and I'll leave you two alone. Deal?
Deal.
I hope that Willie keeps his mouth shut, because that lie could do a lot of damage to my reputation, thought Dad. Because I have too many girlfriends who would be more than a little surprised. But anyway, in exchange, I get the tickets and Willie's word that he won't go into the laboratory.
Start it up again, Kajanowski.
Yes, sir.
Nope. I'll leave it for someone else. Nice. Elevator 1, Murray 0. If it opens with a combination, that wasn't it. Elevator 2, Murray 0.
Co zrobić?
Elevator 3, Murray 4. Great comeback. Game over.
Coś potrzebowało do...
Will this work, Half Pint?
Oh, of course it will. Why didn't I think of that before? In all these components, there's sure to be something similar to a chip. I'll finish what I'm doing and then I'll take it apart.
No i co jeszcze? Ekstratora chipów.
How's it going?
Murray, I need one of those glasses that Celsius uses to charge the chips.
Szkieł?
Can you use a robot leg for the extractor, Half Pint?
A leg? No. A leg? No. There are no two ways about it.
Szkieł. Ten ma szkła. Wielki Albert ma szkła na tym.
I spy
What do you...
something. What does it start H?
Hubris.
I don't want such eminent minds to lose time on my account. This conversation is closed to me. I'm a man of... I can't bother him. He's working on a master plan.
What?
Something.
What?
It starts with L.
Laplum.
It's a meeting of intellectuals.
Potrzebuję coś szklanego.
Many people consider you my intern, and I'm... Ha! He's been thrashed by one of his own robots.
On ma szkło, ale... Może palikiem?
Considering what I did to him...
O ludzie. Co tu trzeba zrobić? Coś pominąłem czyżby?
I'll settle for the gunpowder. Yes, running and hopping. Too bulky.
Trzeba walnąć go tym.
I'd smash it gladly, but that's it.
Szkła.
What is it, man?
What's the
Later, when I finish...
deal?
He's my man for... He's got it into his head that he wants... Good, good.
I'm out of...
Start it up again, Kajanowski.
Yes, sir.
This leads outside the building. And hang it in my dining room? Ha!
Coś tu musi jeszcze być.
Nothing in the... Ayo. Two things that you...
The sobbing of a child.
Funerals.
Fatso,
Pig.
old man,
Filthy.
I love you.
I adore you.
What is it that you...
We can't tell you that either, imbecile.
We can't, stupid.
But it's been awful having to pretend we're good people.
I love children.
I want to have 12 with you, my angel.
I want to send a message of peace and happiness to the entire world.
If it wasn't for the fact that Fitz Randolph asked us,
Fitz Randolph loves us all.
Fitz Randolph is fab.
Is it my...
I love.
Me?
He's a... Eja.
Eya.
Potrzebuję szkła.
The proof that Celsius is trying to take advantage of Looney Tunes. I'm not breaking this. This is not a toy. The proof that Celsius is trying to take advantage of Looney Tunes.
Wiem co. Ale jestem debil. Jedź. Tam jest szkło w tej paczuszce. Tym czerwonym. To powinno.
Will this work, Half Pint?
Hey, the thing in the center is one of the glass things that Celsius uses to charge the chips. There are no two ways about it. Murray, with this, I have everything I need to build a reliably safe chip extractor. Let me work for a bit and I'll have it in no time.
Thanks for the components, Murray, said Fly. Give me a little while to work on this, and I'll have the chip extractor shining and ready in no time.
Yeah, Looney, thanks for the tickets. I was thinking that I have an extra one. I know boxing ain't your thing, but... So anyway, get better, okay? You've gotta be strong, Liz. Strong, just like a rock. Dan strong. Liz, companion Dan. Liz, strong. Liz, break it.
Finally! I was dying to get a chance to talk to myself. I'm gonna give myself a piece of my mind. Heyo! Heyo! How's it going? Here I am. Ah. And you? Here also. How nice. Well, yes. Fitzrandolph is fab. What? Fitzrandolph loves us all. I never say fab. It's never too late to change, Liz. Change to say fab. Change so that William A. Fitzrandolph can be the first monster in Congress.
Finally, Liz understood that if she wanted to get back to being herself, she would have to free her other from the yoke of Fitzrandolph.
Znowu jesteśmy w tym nierówno pod sufitem Liz, ale chodź. Porozmawiajmy z nią. Ale rozmawiamy.
Do you know? But I wish I did because I've been wanting to paint. Me too. Me too. Do you know how I know that you're not me? But Liz, I am you. By your makeup, Liz. I would never make myself up like that. That wasn't me. The makeup director insisted that these were my ideal colors. Well, they look terrible on you. Fitzrandolph loves us all. That bad? So bad that I feel embarrassed for you. Me. I'll be right back. Nora, are you there? Ugh, what a pain. Where were you going? The makeup director isn't here, and on top of that, she took her things. Huh. Now what? That's what I say. Fitzrandolph is fab. Fitzrandolph has brainwashed you, and I'm grateful to him. It's important to keep these things clean. Fitzrandolph is fab. You escaped from his Zeppelin, don't you remember? Of course I remember. But I was mistaken then. Fitzrandolph loves us all. He's a friend of Dan Murray, that jerk. No, of that jerk? Yes, Liz, of that jerk. That can't be. I don't believe it, Liz. Let's drop Fitzrandolph. I will always follow him. Fitzrandolph is fab. Eya, Liz. Eya, Liz. I'm not interested in what's inside. I love the lamp, but I'll leave it here.
To ja słyszałem.
It's got... I don't want to open... Nothing inside interest. These five... I don't want it. No, it's... I did mention that I don't want anything that's in any of these boxes, right? This box doesn't have... Box closed. Liz happy. No. None of this is worth the trouble. Nothing inside and... I'll say one thing. The person that stacked them up wasn't useless at all. What patience. I'm not interested in what's inside. None of this is... Nothing inside. This box doesn't have... This box doesn't have... I don't want it. I'm not interested... Was this like this before? Or has someone rearranged the buttons? Are they trying to make me cry?
Questão, lembrar.
Well, if it isn't Anne-Marie.
Although Liz still didn't know it, Anne-Marie's help was absolutely essential. So then, what did this help consist of?
I could touch it, but I haven't washed my hands in a long time. Better not get it dirty. Is this your jacket?
A client gave it to me, comma. A boxer, comma. The guy with the tickets, comma. But it's not my style, as you know, period. If you like it, comma, it's yours.
I don't like it. I'll keep it. It's really ugly. Thank you. Ugh, you'd have to like sports a lot to wear this. For boxing. Ugh. I can't move it from there. Anne-Marie is very proud. This is very high. No. If you turn it, the table turns and it becomes a love nest. Ah, no, I was mistaken. If you turn it, it comes off. How simple and effective. To Anne-Marie Allaire for her Master in Business from the prestigious Stanford University, it's frightening to think that Anne-Marie studied business in California and music in New York simultaneously. She commuted back and forth by plane every day, but that's not the worst part. In the meantime, she took advantage of the experience to earn a flight attendant certificate. I can't... To Anne-Marie Allaire for her study of music at the most prestigious school in the...
Randolph is fab.
Huh?
Fitz Randolph loves us all.
Aha! Now I know who's making the other Liz say the silly things she says.
Onde tá?
He already has too many. He already has... Let's see if he
Fitz
reacts to
Randolph
this.
is fab.
Now reaction.
Fitz Randolph
I'll
loves
show
us
him.
all.
Hey, Cheeky.
Fitz Randolph is fab.
Cheeky? That's strange. He can't see me or hear me. All the better.
Fitz Randolph loves us all.
It has a record on it like the ones for music, but bigger.
Fitz Randolph is
I'd like
fab.
to be able to stop it, but these robots are too strong for me.
Fitz Randolph loves us all.
It comes with a parachute.
Fitz Randolph is fab.
I'm not getting in there. It would give me a...
Fitz
It's a shame that
Randolph
there's no
loves
button to
us
turn it
all.
off. creatures like it if you speak to them in their language. Me, Liz. Liz, thank Rock.
Dan Strong. Liz, welcome.
Dan live alone in jungle?
Dan, bachelor shack. Dan, bring women to shack. Liz, want go Dan shack?
Liz, never first date. Dan, big knife? Dan give to Liz?
Liz, no throw knife?
Liz, second best markswoman Mendelssohn Club.
Dan, no club. Dan, test Liz. Liz, bad thrower. Liz, no knife.
Knife work bad. Knife very bad.
Knife, Liz, eat apple.
With her pride in her marksmanship wounded, Liz decided that she would take the knife-throwing test that Dan was proposing.
Ayo. Liz.
O co tu chodzi? Aha.
Liz,
Knife work. Ayo.
ayo.
Liz. Knife. Ayo. Liz. Knife. Ayo. Liz.
Iść tutaj. No to tutaj jest tu.
Liz,
Knife. Liz, knife test.
Aha.
Liz,
Knife.
O co tu chodzi?
Ayo. Liz.
O co tu chodzi?
Knife work. Ayo. Liz.
Liz.
Not. Yuck. These things are supposed to be made of animal intestines.
O co tu chodzi?
Ayo, Dan.
Ayo,
Liz, no.
Zaraz.
Liz.
Knife. Who does he? Ayo.
Ayo.
Liz.
Liz.
Knife. Presumption. Hey. Liz. Knife. Ayo.
Ayo.
Liz.
Liz.
Knife.
No, tego nie jarzę tego w ogóle.
An apple, Liz? What kind? Enormous. No, I'd better wait for dinner. There's still some leftovers of the dessert Adrian made. Cocoa sponge cakes a la sodium alginate with phenyl essence. Buns. I don't think I can play it because I've never been musical. Maybe I'll ask her that later. Hey, yo, Anne-Marie.
Welcome, comma. Elizabeth, period. The Alair Gallery thanks you for having inspired Queenie to paint these 5 paintings, period.
You've talked to her. Finally.
Incorrect assessment, period. She sent them to me by messenger with a note, period. Postscript, colon. She also attached the voodoo painting in the window, period.
Ah, yes, I saw it when she was...
Opening parenthesis. I hope that doesn't affect you too much, ellipsis closing.
Why would the voodoo paint...
Because of what happened when Mom and Dad took us to New Orleans, period. You still can't remember it? Question mark. An old woman, dash, a witch, dash, gave you a doll and told you that if you put 2 objects belonging to someone on it, it would turn into a voodoo doll, comma.
How did we make the voodoo doll?
You cut a lock of hair from a girl and you put it on the doll as a wig. Then you took her handkerchief and you tied...
What happened?
You said that the doll had accidentally fallen and that under the laws of voodoo, the girl had also... The girl got very mad and we never saw her again, ellipsis.
What was the...
Don't you remember? Question mark. Her name was Stacy, period.
That name doesn't mean anything to me.
How strange. You were obsessed with her for years, comma, and compared her to every... A vase, opening print.
Well, no, I don't remember. You...
I have certificates in piano, comma, classical guitar, comma, violin... Wait. Control Z colon, not cello, comma.
What happened when Mom and Dad took us to...
You still can't remember it? Question. An old woman, dash, a witch, dash, gave you a doll and belonging to some...
What happened?
You said that the doll had accidentally fallen into a hole, and that the girl got very mad.
What was
Don't you remember? Her name was
What do you...
that Queenie and you threw and that you invented the connection to the doll to avoid getting chewed out. There's no such thing as magic. One mustn't let oneself get carried away, even when you're extremely and terribly angry. Always
I spoke.
Elizabeth, colon, you're always opening parenthesis. I wonder when you'll get some focus and stop doing it. Period closing parenthesis. Eya.
Daci.
I have a tom-tom. Could you play it for me?
Of course. Period. Do you have the sheet music? Question mark.
No.
Elizabeth, comma. I never play without sheet music. Period. I never improvise, comma. So, colon, give me the sheet music for the tom-tom, comma. And I will play it for you whenever you like. Period.
To mamy tutaj, trzeba jakiegoś...
Fitz Randolph loves us all.
It already has too many. I don't see...
Fitz
It doesn't
Randolph
work.
is fab. Fitz Randolph
I wish I was
loves
strong
us
enough
all.
to stop.
Co tu trzeba zrobić?
Fitz
If only it were
Randolph
possible to
is
solve the
fab.
problem by covering it with my hand. It's a shame that there's... It's a shame
Fitz Randolph
the voice
loves
that
us all.
alienates the other Liz is coming out of this and the other one. It plays whatever's on the...
Fitz Randolph is
The
fab.
voice that alienates the other Liz is coming out of this and the other one.
Fitz Randolph loves us all.
He doesn't look hungry. He can't feel the blood. He can't
Fitz
see.
Randolph
Impossible.
is
To
fab.
muszę zrobić, ale zaraz. Dobra. Ten nóż trzeba.
Hey. Dan, no.
Dan, no
Dan.
jungle. Many
Witch Doctor, sheet music, tom-tom?
music sheet.
Correct.
Witch doctor have, but he no give. He angry.
What?
Witch doctor like sport. Witch doctor and me always see animal fights together. Witch doctor.
Witch Doc. Yeah.
Hey.
Fitz Randolph loves us all. Fitz Randolph is fab.
These filing cabinets are full of boring papers. None of this... None of this is... No, I did... This box... box doesn't have... I did mention that I don't want anything. I don't want it. No, it's staying here. That jacket... I don't want it. No, it's... I could try to grab it, but we'd both end up on the floor. Jump in Los Angeles.
Tu muszę skończyć.
Randolph loves us all.
Ayo.
Ayo!
Dan.
Dan!
Dan.
Jungle! Witch Doctor likes sport. Witch Doctor and me always see animal. Witch Doctor.
Witch Doctor talk. Liz.
Liz.
Knife. Who does he... Ayo, Dan.
Liz.
Knife. Ayo. Liz knifed.
Liz.
Knife. Ayo. Dan.
Other Liz.
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 Knife. Ayo. Dan. Liz,
Co zrobić?
Liz!
knife. Ale.
Ayo!
Liz, knife.
Liz!
Knife. Ale. Liz,